Fatality. Yeah. Crack time. Crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine.
You even have crack on you?
I think so.
I don't know. You just got released from the police station.
I think
You probably took it all. This game was realistic.
If this game knew how to really simulate doing crack, they would do it that way.
Makes sense.
Wow, look at all that assault rifle.
See why? That's a payphone. Not doing TikToks on that.
Well, yet again, I still haven't done my research. So I'll have to look it up.
I roasted you for that.
No, you didn't. Yeah, you edited it, of course. You've always been the kind of guy who, like, when someone doesn't have the ability to, like, fight back, like, you know, when you saw that guy that got pinned down, you were like, you kept taunting him. Oh shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not the one pinning him. He's not the one in power. Like, I can do whatever the hell I want. Call his mom gay. Say his nuts stink. I mean,
who doesn't have stinky nuts though?
Females. He's speechless. I got him.
It was like, I can't retort against that. Of course they don't have stinky nuts. Their whole identity is based around not having nuts or a wang.
I mean, not some. It's 2020, Wyatt. They can identify as a male.
Yeah, but the thing is that they're... Well, now we're getting the topic of sex versus gender. I don't want to get into that.
You said their identity is revolved around not having nuts, like.
Well, like not like, you know,
2020.
I said their identity. I said their identity, not their personality.
What's your problem, man?
Ooh, you're gonna trigger some people,
bro. I always knew Narc would be the end of me. Oh yeah, this mission sucks. This mission's so rough, dude.
Are they ninjas?
No, not all Chinese people are ninjas, Brayden. Come on.
But ninjas are Asian oriented, are they not? Or originated is what I meant to say. I guess both, but
nah, ninjas are Chinese, samurai are Japanese.
Both are in Asia. They're Asian countries.
Oh my god! He starts talking about the genders, and he says like, "Oh, all Asians are the same, though."
I'm not saying all
yeah, it
Asians
sounds
are the
like
same.
that.
I said ninjas are Asian oriented, and then you brought up the difference between samurais and ninjas.
Okay, I misheard you, Brayden. I get it. Defend yourself, Brayden. Defend yourself. Oh shit!
Am I not supposed to defend myself? Cuff him. Oh! He did what I call a Quincy spin.
A Quincy spin?
I'm just kidding. I don't call anything that.
He did what we call a
speaking of which, there was a kid named Quincy that was in the grade below me, I believe, when I went to high school. And this one time, I don't know what his deal was, but during lunch, some kid, like, sat in his spot after he got up. And, like, when he came back, he, like, fucking tackled him. Like, so get this, right? He gets up, some other kid goes and sits in a spot, and so what Quincy does when he comes back is sits next to the kid, right? And he, like, takes his fork and fucking, like, turns on him. And so people called it the Quincy spin because he, like, turned on him with his fork. And, like, dude, the vice principal had to, like, tackle him to the ground, like, because he had a fork to this kid's throat, like.
That's funny. I knew a Quincy, and he was just like, I went to this, like, summer camp for troubled teens.
You went to? Were you a troubled teen? Why?
No, I say troubled teens.
Later?
I say troubled teens, but it wasn't that. It was like,
it was summer camp.
It was for like poor kids who couldn't afford to go to, like. Yeah.
You were poor. Even years later, do you need help?
Brayden, now you're shitting on poor people. He starts off with LGBTQ community.
I don't need.
Then
to
he
shit
goes
on
into
poor
the
people.
Asians,
There
and
are
then he
some
goes on to
assholes.
poor people.
Plan, all right?
Holy shit! Yeah, this mission sucks so much. We're gonna have
Just
to skip
failed
this.
it once.
Dude, like I remember this mission. It's so bad.
What the hell?
So are you a narc?
Oh, Brayden, why?
Truth hurts sometimes.
Oh,
It's not a bad Lizzo song though.
Huh?
Truth hurts.
What song? Who? What you say?
That's a Lizzo song, right?
I don't know.
Oh, you disappoint me, Wyatt.
All I know is
That's
yeah,
like-
yeah,
that's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
One of the 2 songs I know by her, and you don't even know it.
This is ridiculous. Oh my god.
I thought you were a chubby chaser, dude. I can't believe
Oh
you don't
my.
like Lizzo.
What have I said to make you think I was a chubby chaser?
The sentence. I like. Oh,
Don't believe him.
I-
He is a liar. He cannot even attest to my chubby chasing. Oh fuck! I'm just gonna let this guy kill me so I can restart
yeah.
the sentence, and I wait for it. I knew a Quincy. All right, at that camp for troubled poor teens, and he was just like. He was like a really creative guy.
Look,
He like made
I'm
music.
sorry I lost my
He
shit
played
at
like the
meatpacking
French
plant, all right?
horn.
I thought I was dead.
He like
Jack,
he
you're
was
a
working
junkie.
on this little
You burned me before,
thing on like
and you're not burning me
Wattpad
again.
or whatever.
End of story.
He was writing a
Wow,
whole book in
way to be there for
Wattpad,
me, man.
and like
What's what?
I think you're right.
it's just like a place where you can write. It's like the DeviantArt of writing.
Mr. Hill,
Okay.
I'm
okay.
Detective Lau. Welcome
Um,
to Kowloon City.
And like he was just such a really intensely talented guy. I got his number, but I forgot it, and I wish I could remember because he was such a cool guy, but I forgot it, and now I can't ever like find him again.
Yeah.
He was way cooler than you, so.
I'm sure he was. Pretty fucking lame. But
Oh fuck!
no, I remember. Yeah, I've had experiences like that, like when I was younger, where like you know
Bro.
you go somewhere and like you meet a friend, or like you make a friend, you meet someone, you make a friend, and like you just never get to see him again because you were younger, and it's like. What the hell are you supposed to do?
The worst
Get their
is when
email or forget their phone number.
the, the worst is when like it's like even like yeah. I remember I was on this cruise as a kid, and there was this other kid and I that completely.
so you go to poor camp, but you go on cruises too?
I fell from fortune. It was
I'm sorry I
precipitous
lost my
drop.
shit at the meatpacking plant, all right?
My stock
Unfortunately.
investments as
I
a
was
5-year-old did not plan.
Jack,
pan
you're a
out,
junkie.
Brady.
You
Sorry.
burned me before,
You know,
and you're
I'm
not
really
burning
shocked by that. 5-year-olds make good money moves.
It was at no wait. I don't know what the camp was. I can't remember. It was like some leadership camp that I got for free.
Oh, you got it for free. At least that helped you in your financial situation.
Yeah, because what I needed to do was to go to camp when I was poor.
Hey, you went for free though, so no cost.
Ugh. This guy's just watching me beat his friend.
But you know, that's what sucks about camp though, is if you don't go with a friend, then you're kind of forced to like make a friend.
Well, that's what's
Otherwise,
good
your
about
week
camp,
there is
though.
gonna be miserable.
It makes your social skills way better.
Yeah, that's true.
I bet you a lot of my personality came out in that social camp just because I had to learn. Oh, but you know what? There was like a lot of bullying. Yeah, it kind of sucked.
Now
At
it's
first it
all
was
of
me,
that.
and then I'm not proud to admit this, but I did end up like it wasn't like I didn't beat any kids up, but it was just name calling and shit.
Yeah.
At first it was me, and then I was like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bully with everyone else, and then they won't bully me.
Right.
And honestly, that sucks. I wish I hadn't done that. Like, that's not cool. That's dumb. But you know, when you're a kid, you're just like, as
mean-
long as I don't get shit on. Because the thing is, I was so used to getting bullied. I remember I got beat up all the fucking time. So,
For real?
yeah.
Damn. See, like, bullying is just a part of, you know, like, being younger. Like, and I don't know why. I'm not a bullying specialist.
Yeah,
Or expert,
yeah, that's what you
but-
say. But then after we get out of this recording session, you always give me Indian sunburns, and you twist my nipples, and
Titty twister.
I
Attack!
stop. You're laughing about it, but it's true. Brain hurts me. I have the bruises to prove it.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
Just like I don't have a real sentence for
you
why
always
you
punch me in my ass
chubby
cheeks when
chaser.
I'm walking down the street.
No, you say punch, but that's just a friendly, slap on the ass for the homie.
He slaps me right in the middle of my crack, and I have a bruise going
In the
down
middle
the
of your
line.
crack, dude. That's how you got a hole there.
Yeah, I have a hole in my jeans from where his finger like dips in.
Whoa.
I know.
Too far.
Sad story.
I'm not fingering your butthole.
Yeah, but it slips in sometimes.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
And then like you pull it out, and you're like, oh, that's what I like about slapping your ass, Wyatt.
Nope,
Always
nope.
raw and right.
Not me. Wrong
Wait a
brain.
second.
Wrong.
Agent Jack
Yeah,
is
oh yeah, you're
on
right.
spot.
That's another brain who slaps my ass and fingers my butthole.
Detective
I am so familiar with the feeling of the wrinkles on
shit.
your finger.
So, anyways, going back to camp stories. So one time, me mom sent me to Bible camp with my friend.
Yeah.
And we were the last ones to get to our cabin, but like surprisingly we didn't get like too bad of beds.
Mhm.
But like the two that we got were next to each other, but like they were all bunk beds, right? So we didn't get the same bed, but we were like next to each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so we were both on bottom, and the dude I had above me, literally the first day I was there, I like had my arm hanging over, and this guy looks down at me, and he's like, if I were to roll off this bed and hit your arm, it would break. And I was like, yeah, I suppose it would, but like, who the fuck starts out like that? You know?
I don't know, man. You were in a place for wayward Christians, I guess.
And then my friend, the guy he had above him, was worse because his name was Tom. I remember that. And he was probably the most troubled kid that like went to that camp. Like he for sure needed Jesus. Like think of like Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah.
Like if you ever seen like the movie,
Yeah.
like that's kind of what he looked like, to give you a picture. But yeah, I don't remember. He didn't really like talk to anyone or make a lot of friends, but we of course talked to him because like, you know, my friend's sharing a bunk.
Yeah.
And so I remember my friend would have sand on his bed because Tom had a bunch of sand on his. And I don't know what the fuck Tom was doing. But sand would trickle down.
Yeah.
And no one wants sand in their bed. And like,
Yeah.
it's just so bizarre. Like,
Oh,
fucking
superpowers.
Start talking.
Yeah.
Sand shit.
Maybe he took like Sandman too literally. Like, yeah. Man, I didn't have an Xbox, so I didn't get that experience.
I didn't
but
either.
I've played enough video games to know exactly what it was like. You know, just the complete cancer of
Yeah.
toxic gamers.
I didn't have an Xbox 360. I got a PS3 in like the last year it was current, and then the PS4 came out immediately after that.
Oh, that sucks.
But thankfully, my brother was like selling it, so I bought it. My mom bought it for me.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I didn't have a lot of mainstream consoles. Like, I had a lot of Nintendo
You were playing the
stuff.
Zune.
I had a lot of Nintendo stuff. Like, first console me and my brother ever had was the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because my grandma bought it for us for Christmas one year when I was like, I must have been like 4, maybe 5, when I got the GameCube.
Yeah.
And that shit was dope, of course. Actually, no, that's a lie. first console was a PlayStation 1, and I had that before the GameCube because it was a gift from my cousin because he didn't want it anymore. And that's where me and my brother sunk a lot of hours into Twisted Metal 4.
Yeah.
Pretty dope game.
Yeah. Where would you rate it out of all the Twisted Metals?
It's the only Twisted Metal I've played, but as far as like what I've seen of other Twisted Metals, I'd say Twisted Metal 4 is probably one of the better ones for sure.
I think Black is the best. I really like Black.
And it's so hard to believe that there was, I'd assume 3 others like before it, even though 4 was on the PlayStation 1. Like, what the hell did Twisted Metal come out on then?
Yeah.
You know, if 4 is on the PlayStation 1.
Yeah, well, it was like that was a genre that like came and went so fast. Like
Yeah,
vehicular combat, you don't see that shit anymore.
No, you really don't. And I mean, to be fair, like, depending on the game for sure, it's kind of lame. Like, you know, Mario Kart is a good party game, but it's not like really good vehicle combat. Like, if you want to classify it as that even.
Yeah.
But yeah. Because, I mean, there's not a whole lot to do, you know? You drive around and you shoot your guns on your car, but that can only go straight, you know, because it's mounted on your car. So, like...
Yeah.
It just wasn't, like, that great.
Vehicular combat games?
Yeah. I mean, you know, in my opinion, just vehicle games in general, like, even racing games, like, it's... They're fun for a little bit, but they're definitely not like a game that I can play for hours because, you know, you just go around a loop in your car, like trying to beat other people doing the same loop. Like,
but there's the
that's
thing.
What
like,
it boils
but
down
can you do
to.
the loop faster? Like that's the whole like thrill of it.
But like the only. It's just, I don't know, not my cup of tea. I don't really want to hate on it.